Gotta rank 'em all, Episode 4, Challenge of the Samurai. Ash and Misty continue to walk around in circles in Viridian Forest, and to be fair to them, I definitely got lost as a kid in Pokemon Red. Out of nowhere, a samurai appears, almost slicing Misty in half. Someone needs to speak to this kid's parents, letting him go out of the house with a sword? I didn't know Viridian Forest was in Croydon. Thankfully, he is not looking to shank anyone, but instead battles the trainers coming from Pallet Town. Ash, never shying away from a battle, accepts the samurai's challenge. However, Ash shows his novice ability by sending out Pidgeotto, who has already battled today and is exhausted. Samurai's very impressive Pinsir brushes the bird aside with ease. This episode always stood out to me as a kid, and I think it has to do with Pinsir being in it. It's a very impressive looking Pokemon for a kid. Big horns, menacing teeth, it's like a walking tank. Pinsir then loses to Metapod, who exclusively uses Harden, breaking all the spikes on the Pinsir's horns. So yeah, Pinsir is defeated, and it probably still has PTSD to this day. Then we get the showdown of the century. Metapod versus Metapod, the crunch match. This will be Ash's hardest test so far. Yeah, it lasts ages. Neither of the Metapods do anything except use Harden. A Beedrill swarm swoops in to steal Ash's Metapod. The Weedle Ash tried to capture probably went home and told all his older cousins to come help. Unable to defeat them all, Ash, Pikachu and Misty all follow Samurai back to his cabin and barely escape a good pricking. Samurai then kind of rubs salt in the wounds of Ash, who tells tales of how all the other trainers from Pallet are so much more skilled than he is. But it's in these moments when Ash is doubted that he's at his best. His constant desire to improve himself and prove his ability is something even as adults we could learn from. The next morning he goes out searching for Metapod and Team Rocket interfere. They decide to put on a bit of a pyrotechnic show to go along with their theme song, waking up all the Beedrill in the vicinity. Didn't they ever listen to those old Smokey the Bear videos? Ash is reunited with Metapod while Team Rocket have their cardboard van eaten by Weedle. Our hero then has a moment while escaping a Beedrill with Metapod, who is now untrusting of his trainer. Ash, initially blaming Samurai, realises he is the one to blame for Metapod being kidnapped, and that he has to take responsibility for his actions. Although he has the will to be a Pokemon master, he understands when he makes mistakes, all these small lessons he learns are what makes him a great trainer at the end of the day. Right as a Beedrill is about to attack, Metapod jumps to his trainer's defense, cracking its shell, but allowing him to evolve into Butterfree. Samurai and Ash part as friends despite their criticism beforehand. Off we go to Pewter City, but first, let's rank it. I have some really fond memories of this episode from watching it as a kid. Having a samurai character I always thought was cool. He also teaches Ash some good lessons about being responsible for your actions. So many good life lessons coming from a kid's cartoon. For the Metapod versus Metapod battle and our introduction to Butterfree, this is going up on the board as a B tier.